Traveler, I've been looking for you everywhere. How's that wind glider I gave you last time? Seems like it's really growing on you. But then again, you don't have a gliding license, do you?
A gliding license? What's that?
Isn't it obvious? You gotta have a gliding license to legally glide in Mondstadt.
Oh, but we've been gliding for ages now. This is the first we've heard about it.
Yeah, you've been gliding all over the place. Everyone's noticed.
So, you came looking for us because you want to give us a gliding license?
No way! The Knights of Favonius have strict rules. You need to pass an exam, and only then will the Knights issue your license. Today, I'm here as an examiner to oversee your official gliding exam. I gave you your wing glider, so this is my responsibility. At least that's what Acting Grandmaster Jean would say.
An exam? What a pain in the butt. Then again, since Amber is the examiner,
I'm sure you'll glide through it. I mean, the whole city saw how well you flew the day that Storm Terror attacked, so I'm sure you'll have no problems. But we do need to respect the rules and glide properly. Here, take this gliding manual. No need to memorize it. Just be familiar with everything in there. For example, only one person per wing glider, no carrying anything over the set weight limit, no taking off using an animo slime, and so on and so forth. Anyway, be sure to read it, okay? I had to read a load of big, thick books too when Lisa was teaching me magic.
Wow, that's a big old book! Paimon thinks we best get started.
Great, come find me when you're done. I'll be at Windrise.
The Knights of Favonius gliding manual does not sound like a fun read.
When the first wisp of wind brushed across the land, birds that yearned for the sky had wings, but no way to fly. They asked the animal god, "How can we reach the heavens?" To which the animal god replied, "You have yet to find that which is most important." As the god spoke, the wind thrust the seeds of a dandelion high into the sky. The birds thrust out their wings, but the breeze was all too mild, leaving them to stumble across the earth. So they went to the gorge, where the wind showed off its wild and incomparable strength. They threw themselves off the cliff and flapped their wings amongst the howling winds until they were able to fly freely in the sky. To the animal god they went to gleefully say, "We understand now. All we needed was a stronger wind to fly." In reply, the animal god said, "What you lacked was not wind, but courage. It is courage that has allowed you to become the first flying birds of this world."
Anyway, let's go find Amber.
A reward on the road. A reward on the road.
you're here. Did you have a good read-through of the gliding manual? Got all the rules down? Sounds like it was a real drag. I would know. I've been there. Ugh, the gliding manual is super dry. I couldn't get into it at all. Don't tell Jean, though.
Really? Paimon thought there were some pretty cool stories in the gliding manual.
Cool stories? Oh, you must mean the example cases in the appendix. Some of them I like. My favorite one is about the illegal Animo slime takeoff. Apparently, if you pop an Animo slime and take off in the burst of wind, it shoots you up.
No, not that story. Paimon meant the one with the little bird who wanted to learn to fly.
What? Let me take a look. Oh, shoot. Oops, sorry. I put both books in the same...
How in the heck do you confuse a bedtime story with an...
It's because maybe deep down inside, that fairy tale is the thing that... What you lacked was not wind. It's courage that's allowed you... Reading that gave me the courage to glide, to become an outrider, and to become the gliding... But anyway, don't be nervous. Just glide like... Okay then. You just need to follow the marked route to the finish. You gotta focus on your technique when you're gliding. If you want to try again, just let... Cool. You'll make it this time.
Wind blade!
You gotta focus on your technique when you're... If you want to try again, just... Cool. You'll make it this... You gotta focus on your technique when you're gliding. If you want to try again, just... Sure, but you gotta be 100% ready to glide. You gotta focus on your technique when you're gliding. If you want to try again... Cool, you'll make it... You nailed it! But it's no surprise, given the way you... The next part of the exam is in Mondstadt.
Alrighty then, you heard her. Back to the city. Let's not keep her waiting.
Hey, I'm all set up. Let's... Same deal as before. Seems like you've got the hang of wind...
Easy! You've flown this way before anyway!
Once you've passed this final stage, you'll find... Just keep thinking about that license. Ready?
Windborne Traveler, you are required to land at once by the order of the Knights of Favonius. I am Otto of the Knights of Favonius.
Let's go.
Please, show me your gliding license. It is against the law to glide without a license. I am arresting you under Section 7, Article 12 of the... You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say will forever carry on the wind.
Wait, I'm an instructor. This is a gliding exam.
Oh, I see. Well, you picked a bad time to hold your gliding exam.
Really? Why?
The Knights of Favonius received a report from a sister at the cathedral claiming she saw Raptor gliding around these parts.
Raptor? Who's that?
A known criminal in Mondstadt. He always uses a wind glider to commit his crimes, so people started
Wow, he flies fast then.
So far, we haven't managed to catch him. Our plan this time was to draw him into the cathedral with but he escaped with the artifact. Fortunately, one of the sisters put some secret markings on the artifact using elemental magic. But he was too fast, and we couldn't even keep up with the
Well, if you need help chasing down a gliding criminal, I'm the one for the job. So tell me,
As far as I know, he was last seen near Springvale.
leave it to me. With us chasing him down together, he doesn't stand a chance. Once we've got this Raptor guy, we'll pick up where we left off. But no need to worry. I'll be sure to have a word with... This is Springvale. There must be some clues about Raptor around. The sister from the cathedral put some secret.
Use your elemental sight and keep your... Ooh, hey, what do you think this is?
It looks like a broken tree branch.
Oh, Paimon knows. It's from a frame of a wind glider. Therefore...
A strip of cloth with animal markings on it. Looking at the design and the way it's woven, there's a good chance it came from a wind glider.
Wow, Outriders have to be textile experts now? It's a harder job than Paimon thought.
If this really belongs to Raptor, it must mean his wind glider is broken.
How do we know if this was left by Raptor or an Animo slime?
Animo slimes are airborne creatures. They don't leave marks on the ground unless someone stomped on one.
Wait, are you telling me people are...
Either way, let's make a mental note of these markings. They're very clear. It appears that the elemental markings point this way.
Huh. Well?
There's only one way to find... Come on, we should keep following...
Ooh, what's that? Looks like something's
It sounds like there's a battle going on. Could that be... Quick, let's...
Thank goodness, the Knights of Favonius have arrived. The Hilly Trolls won't dare pursue me any longer.
What happened?
I can't believe...
Hilly Churls? But I thought the Knights of Favonius had cleared out most of the Hilly Churl camps around...
It's a small camp not too far from the village. The route I take on my delivery runs in... But today, some crazy fellow suddenly fell out of the sky and...
Now, who does that remind me of?
Oh, it really riled them up. I managed to get away, but they smashed my fruit carts to smithereens.
Funny looking. In what...
He was holding on to something. Must have been heavy because he couldn't glide in a straight line to save his life. Maybe, honestly, people like that shouldn't be allowed in the skies. It doesn't take a genius to know you're not supposed to carry heavy objects while gliding.
Heavy object? The artifact? Tell me, did you see which way he went?
I managed to catch a glimpse as I ran from the Hilly Churls.
Seems like a strong lead. On with the chase. Oh, and don't worry. As soon as I get back, I'll tell the Knights to mop up the rest of the Hilly Churl.
Freeze! Freeze!
Wind blade! Finally.
Freeze! Picked the wrong test subject. Suffocate!
Apart from the Hilly Churls, there's a bunch of funny-looking people, too.
Subject.
Judging from the type of wind gliders they've got, I'd say this lot is with Raptor.
But if that's the case, what are they hanging around here for?
I wonder... Well, this measly bunch can't slow us down, that's for sure. But we also haven't found the artifact, which means Raptor...
Huh. Look where we are.
The elemental power on the artifact must have Raptor must have realized the markings would give away his position and sent his. That way, when the effect wears off, he won't get away with this. Forget these guys. Come on, let's keep following the elemental. There's only one way. However, it looks like
But there's a ton of enemies.
if we're gonna do this, you still had one stage.
Yeah, but what's that?
How about we make.
Are you sure that's how the
It's a custom version of the exam. Designed. Besides, So, what do you say? Woohoo! Prepare for takeoff. Raptor awaits you once you defeat all these enemies. Then. Nice! You breezed through it! You're a natural. I knew you'd be fine. All that's left now is to grab ourselves a raptor. Let's go! It looks like there's no way across. Ugh, he must be around here somewhere.
Amber! Over there!
If you insist on chasing me, so be it.
You must be Raptor. You...
I don't need to escape. There's...
Oh, it...
Oh, little girl, why don't you run along home now and let your leader deal with this? Don't worry, I promise...
Hey, watch it! You're talking to a Knights of Favonius outrider. You'll be sorry when I arrest you. You're right. Ugh, he's right there in front of us.
So how did he get...
I don't see a mechanism, and I have... Besides, there's nowhere on the cliff that you could build...
Bye-bye, kiddo.
Oh no, he's...
Ugh, we can't hesitate any longer. The only way to get...
But...
Don't worry. I'm the gliding champion of Mondstadt, remember?
Oi, Outrider! You have less chance of surviving this than jumping off the Animo God statue.
Paimon sees your point. If you rule out everything that's completely impossible, gliding is the only...
Remember that book I lent you? The one I thought was the gliding manual, but was... The first birds couldn't fly. Flight was their reward for their courage to Be my witness. Raptor says I'll never make it.
Wait! Stop! You'll never make it! Come on, off you go!
Raptor says I'll never make it. But the wind says I will make it.
Amber! No! You're gonna fall! You're gonna fall! It's a wind current! She's gliding! Amber's gliding!
You're crazy, kid! You must have known about the wind current. There's no way you would have jumped otherwise.
The wind takes care of those who have courage. Now sit still and await your arrest, like a good little boy.
Wind blade! With the wind! You're open! I'll have my revenge, eventually.
All right, I got him! I only noticed the wind current from in the air, and it would be suicide to try and escape in the direction In other words, the only way Raptor could have gotten out...
Aha! So he was just trying to fool us by acting smug. Little did he know, we're not
It was all thanks to your sharp thinking. Just like a wise man once said, once you eliminate the impossible, whatever remains, at the end of the day, gliding is 7 parts technique, 3 parts it...
What you did now looked more like 99 parts.
It was just like in my first gliding exam. I was super nervous, but in the end, I kinda missed that nervous rush in the exams I've done since then.
Sorry. Paimon thought you said you passed no problem.
Well, you see, the thing is, Mondstadt is all... every time I get my license, it keeps getting... But I always pass the first time. I guess my little gliding manual ain't...
Let's go and get a copy of the real gliding manual from Acting Grandmaster Jean.
I'll head off first, because I need to ask... Once you're back in the city, don't forget to come find me at the cathedral.
She just can't sit still, can she? Guess that's why she's the outrider. When this is all done and dusted, let's head to the cathedral in Mondstadt.
Wanderer near Wolfendom.
Have you heard? The Storm Terror crisis.
Congratulations! Here is your gliding license. You're official. I'm not surprised, though. You are a natural after all. Oh, and I'll sign you up for the next wind gliding champion. I glide so fast that no one can keep up. It's just me up there, on my own, gliding around. It's kinda boring. Oh, fighting talk. It seems you have no idea how Well, until I kick your butt in the championship, I wish you a happy, liberating, and above all, make sure you obey the rules. Whatever you do, don't...
Oh, brother. If you ask me, that's a bit rich coming from Amber.